couple of years ago in this very room, I said that I was here representing about 19,000 petition signers. That number's up to 39,000. In the last 12 months, we had 40% growth in the state of Kansas. People who want to get involved, they've seen what's going on, and they're looking at us, they're looking at you. Those petitions go to you. They're looking at you for the solution the founders put in Article 5. And it's interesting, when we began this, the discussion was about the federal government is requiring people to buy something, whether they want it or not. And that was deemed an intolerable act, a usurpation of individual liberty. And many of us came to this cause because of that. I look at the list of things today that's going on, and that's on page 2. We have, just in the last few days, seen our Federal Reserve, the Treasury Department, our federal government talk about rules going to financial institutions to score companies for environmental social governance to decide whether or not they should get a loan. Their credit worthiness based on things that have nothing to do with how that loan would be repaid, but on a social score, an environmental score. And who is standing up to fight that? Well, fortunately, I understand there's going to be a bill in this House that will do that. But again, this is a role of state legislatures to step up and fight the federal government. We have a government now that doesn't, our government uses its power against its citizens. Who would have thought that? That's why we've seen the growth of Convention of States supporters, petition signers in the state of Kansas and around the country. And the last thing is, there was hints of corruption years ago when we started. Today it's naked. Today it's right out there. And there's a justice system. Our Justice Department doesn't want to tackle both sides of corruption. So we've got to put an end to that. And like my friends have said here before me, the founders gave you that role. And I thank you for stepping up and being willing to hear us and take action. Thank you.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.